Hi, my name is Frank Wantland, and I've been with this job transition ministry from almost the beginning. Let me tell you a little bit about the history of this ministry. About 6 years ago, when it was the 2008, 2009 breakdown of the economy, a lot of people, people in this church, lost their jobs. A lot of these are the white collar, middle aged people that are really vulnerable. Excuse me, and two people in this church, uh, Gip Gibson and Barry Miller, had a what they called a brown bag lunch several years before when they had a cycle like this, and it was helpful. It was they just got around and took lunch, and everyone came in. And they talked about what was possible and what their needs were, and they just tried to refer people to different things. Well, this time the population was larger, and I happened to be in the church, and I thought, wow, I had just come off of a long-term period of, I'd taken a sabbatical to San Francisco. I had had contact with all kinds of people in the human development movement, and I thought, oh, this is really my kind of thing. I can really help with this. So I joined the ministry, gave the first talk as the ministry got underway, and then in the original group was Barry and Gip, a guy named Chris Bourne, who has always been an advisor but hasn't been around so much, myself, Suzanne, I forget her last name, who was just a little bundle of hope that would bring affirmations to every meeting. And we started this thing, and we transformed it from a brown bag to something where we had some structure. We said, there is a structure to finding jobs. You need to have a resume. You need to have to think through this and have your first 25 words. So what we did in that second go around for the larger group of people was add structure, and then along came Bill Johnson and Russ Knight, and they provided a huge impetus of energy. And then the next big movement, beyond just the kind that had to talk. For example, Jim Blazer joined us at that point and would give a talk on networking. And then when Bill and Russ joined it, they saw the need for more personal stuff, and Bill came up with the idea for the launch pad. And the launch pad has really been the signature piece of this ministry ever since. Underneath that, the meetings were the tip of the iceberg. What underlaying that were these constant meetings. We held meetings at the big library. I would grab a room at the library, and I'd have a schedule of people on Saturday from 8 in the morning to 5 in the evening of one-on-one counseling. We did this for a number of years, and it really established the framework for this ministry, which is now carried on, is now moving into a new transition with new leadership, and it evolves to meet new needs.